Hello children, in today's class we are going to discuss about shadows. In the last class we have discussed about light and how the light passes through three different types of objects like transparent, translucent and opaque objects, right? So an opaque object is something where a light cannot pass through it, and now we are going to discuss about shadows. So what is a shadow first of all? Which is a dark area or shape produced by an object or a body which is coming between the rays of light and the surface, which is nothing but shadows. To understand this very clearly, what are exactly shadows, let us do some simple activities for this. See here, in this figure, different shadows has been given. Sometimes the shadow of an object gives an idea about its shape. By looking at the picture, can you identify what objects does it represents? A man is standing here, and then a bird is flying, and then a tree is there on the ground, then a sheet of paper is there on the ground. So by looking at the outline of the by looking at the shape of the object itself from the shadows, you were able to identify what object it is exactly, right? So to do this activity, what you have to do is just hold any opaque objects, the objects where light cannot pass through, similarly like a book, a pencil, a pen, or else a cell phone. So where a light cannot pass through these objects are called as an opaque objects, and hold it slightly above the ground. And what you have to do is, and try to identify what can you see on the ground. So you know that the dark patch formed by each on the ground is due to its shadow. So like how the tree, if it is there on the ground, a dark patch of the tree you can see on the ground, which is nothing but the shadow of the tree. So you can easily identify by looking at its shadow itself what object it is, right? To do this activity, what you have to do is just spread a sheet of paper on the ground. And what you have to do, similarly I have told you in the previous example itself, hold an opaque object at some height which is a little slightly above the ground on the sheet of paper. So you could see the shadow of the objects on the sheet of paper. Now ask one of your friend to draw the outline of the shadow while you are holding the object. So after drawing the outlines of the shadows, draw the outline for other such objects in a similar way. Now ask some other friends to identify the objects from these outline of shadows. So when you ask some of your friends to identify from these outline of shadows, and try to find out how many objects they were able to identify correctly, and play these kind of games during your leisure times. Clear? Let us see this example. See here, I have told you a shadow is something when an object comes between the rays of light and between the surface. So only on the surface or a screen you will be able to identify a shadow, you will be able to witness the shadow, and not on other things. Clear? So you need to have a surface or a screen to witness the shadow. See here, two children were standing here, and they are coming in between the rays of sunlight, and the ground will be considered as the surface. So their shadows are reflected on the surface. Similarly, a person is holding the pencil here near to the screen. Clear? Screen is a surface here, and the ground is considered as a surface. So only on a screen or a surface or a walls of a building you will be able to witness the shadow. And with the help of the light rays which is passing on the object, what happens? The shadow of the object is visible on the screen. Now you understood how the shadows are formed. So let us discuss another activity where you can do it in the dark. That is, in case if you are playing in the late evening on the ground or in an open place, ask your friends to take a torch and a large sheet of cardboard with them. So what you have to do with this thing is, see here in this picture, one girl is holding a torch, and the other girl is holding a cardboard, and one person is standing here. Ask one of your friend to show the light on one of your friend face. So she is holding the torch straight away to the friend's face. What happens? The light will not pass through this human body because it is considered as an opaque object where light will not be able to pass through this opaque object, but the shadow will be formed on the screen behind your friend. Clear? So what is the reason behind this? Even the light cannot pass through, but an object, that is the human, is coming between the rays of light and between the screen. So when an object comes between the rays of light and between the screen, a shadow is formed. I hope you understood this concept, children. So a shadow is obtained only on a screen and not on any other objects. Clear? So the screen can be the ground, or else the walls of a room, a building, or even other such surfaces that acts as a screen for the shadows you observe in your everyday life. Clear? So to understand even more, even in case if there is a power cut in your home, what will you do at that time? Immediately your mother will light a lamp with with the help of a candle, or she will make use of any electric charge lights. So during the power cut situation, you could experience many shadows around your home itself, on the walls of your room itself. Have you ever witnessed that? Like the table, or else the TV, shadow of a TV, or the shadow of yourself, your body, or else your father or mother's shadow when they move here and there. So you might have witnessed many shadows during the power cut situation with the help of the lamp which you have in your room. So what will you do? Sometimes if you get bored, you will just make use of your hand to create many different kinds of shadows, like animals you will make, or you can even make birds, and you will have fun during the power cut situation with to play with the shadows, right? So just look at this picture. See, a boy who's playing with a shadow. So shadow of animals are hidden in your hand itself. This boy is just making use of his hand to create different types of animals, like a goat, a dog, and then a bird, and even many different types of animals you can make with the help of your hand itself. So shadows of animals are even hidden in your hand itself. I hope you understood this concept of shadows, children. Thank you.